tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams we're going to see here is so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play deep.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the center. Robinson, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now LeBron, 29 points for him last game against Houston. Free throw line jump shot, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Kicks to Jones. Pass to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot's good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Green, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to James. And the bright lights of LA, perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
He doesn't get the second one. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
4 on the shot clock. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Now, with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
McGee. That shot off, and Miami the other way now. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court, with his combination of quickness and athleticism.
Caldwell-Pope against Butler. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to LeBron. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. They get a hand on it. That's a 2 from Butler. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And what a scorer Butler is, an effective shooter who capitalizes in a variety of ways.
The drive by Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. LeBron left side. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Davis kicks to McGee. Lakers passing it around. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Something that James has really mastered. He has a tremendous feel for when to pass in the screen of rolls.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Wow, I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now I get to the games a couple of hours early. I get to interact with fans. I get to see game productions. The business of basketball, just how much everyone loves the game, from Adam Silver down to someone at the concession stands at the arena, how it really is a community and a family. Because when I was in Sacramento, I'm just playing for Sacramento. I didn't realize how many people in New York and Detroit and other places supported not only us in Sacramento, but their home teams, and just seeing how passionate everyone in the business of basketball, how passionate they are. And that's just something awesome to be a part of.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Nunn can't get it to fall.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots in this quarter.
Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 8.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Take a look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
You know, for Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Green against Robinson. Green dishes to James. Down low. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And the layup good by McGee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Butler. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. Poked loose and stolen by Butler. Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 5. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. McGee misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Robinson against Green. Robinson passes to Nunn. Outside Butler. Goes up on the high post. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Butler. LeBron passes to Davis. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And the Heat making a change here. Crowder's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Green passes to Howard. There's the pass to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Howard against Crowder. Davis with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Kuzma against Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to James. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Green. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. 1:43 left in the first. There's none, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. .137 left in the first quarter. Fires from deep. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 7. Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And Howard with the second chance points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Davis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Butler. Dragic against James. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
James looking it over. Trying to get open is Davis. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Dragic against LeBron. Outside Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top. They lead by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Those are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Waiters in at the two-guard spot. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And the dunk by James.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And stolen by LeBron. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Waiters outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Waiters. Adebayo against Howard. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Lakers leading by 16. Raiders on the wing. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Dragic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Miami again turning it over. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
There's no shot of stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs, blotting. We believe in you, Pager. Every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The 6th man, the fans being the 6th man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Well, these small forwards may not be the biggest players in the NBA, but they can still get up there. They're leading their position in block shots since the All-Star break. LeBron James second.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Well, yeah, and what it really says about them is that they're able to guard multiple positions. Now, that is a huge asset for most teams.
No good from Dragic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Davis dishes to James. Smith outside. Releases from 15. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, well, we know Smith is an accomplished shooter from mid-range. You can't let him get comfortable from this area.
Here's Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Out to the wing. Dragic against James. Miami no good on that time either.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Hero. James covering. It's stolen by Davis. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Olynyk. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Dragic gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's James. He's got 14.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for LeBron James. First in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Waiters. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Hero. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Hero passes to Iguodala. He kicks it to Dragic. Shoots. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here is Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Outside Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that. But I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Waiters. Passes it to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Miami no good on that time either.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points last game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some...
Wow, hammering it in!
Wow. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Here's Dragic. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Waiters outside. Back to LeBron. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Adebayo.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Now here's Leonard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Dragic. Kicks it to Olynyk. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's in there. 9 points for J.R. Smith.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Davis against Dragic. And Davis sends it back. Smith against Dragic. And here's James outside. Miami grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Davis.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And here is Waiters. He has 5. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Dragic against LeBron. For 3. Offensive rebound. Olynyk misses from short range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. No good from Dragic.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 18. Back to Waiters. Puts up a 3. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
LeBron against Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Howard in the post. Olynyk is covering. Kept alive. Howard, good. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dragic against James. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Howard. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hero passes to Dragic. Here's Hero, covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. Dragic against Waiters. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that's now 10 points for Goran Dragic.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
And when you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Dragic with it. 10 points for him. Over to the left wing. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And Miami shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. They've got Robinson. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's none in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler. Pass to Nunn. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Miami. Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Robinson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing the court.
Here's James. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. LeBron James, #1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, Kevin Butler is so strong. I mean, when he completes plays like this, I mean, it earns himself that extra chance from the line.
And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Butler. And great when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today. How high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. He'd have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Robinson passes to Nunn. And Davis sends it back. Pass to LeBron. And he gets it to go. James has got 22.
Now you got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut who's caught fire here tonight.
Tipped away. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 7. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, but they get it back.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Yo, watch Bron.
outside, Davis. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. That's 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 24. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Buries it down low. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass?
Nunn passes to Robinson. Now the pass to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the slam dunk by McGee.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. The dish to Robinson. Passes to Nunn. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Anthony Davis. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. He lobs it up, and Adebayo throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Morris outside. From 17 feet out, LeBron, no luck. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to LeBron. Outside, Green. Morris, left side. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. And again, the Lakers, no good. And Miami shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. And the pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. Rebound the Lakers.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 12 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. This is to Morris. James, left side. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look at the effort on the boards right there from James. He's consistent in how he boxes out and goes for the ball.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Nunn. Over Morris. From 13 feet, it goes down. Nunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
Caruso kicks to LeBron. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Butler's got 8 points.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Caruso. Back to James. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Pass to Adebayo. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's sent back by Morris. Caldwell Pope with it. Robinson picks him up. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Nunn. He has 7. Now Butler. Over Morris. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Caruso, guarded by Robinson. Passes to Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Heroes checked in for Miami. The Lakers also with a sub. Smith checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. The Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. To the wing right side. Here's Nunn. Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. throw good. Kuzma. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding, still an area to work on.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, that's just a veteran move from Butler. Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Butler.
The 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Miami. And so Butler nails both of them. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Waiters surveying the D. Pass to Morris. He kicks to Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Waiters. Sweet little floater. Waiters got 7 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
50 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Nunn. He has 7. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Pass to Kuzma. Smith outside. The pass to Waiters. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Hero. Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Smith is out there with Morris. Then there's Dion Waiters. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the point.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Crowder. Dion Waiters making his last shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
Morris outside. He dishes it to Waiters. Over Iguodala. Waiters no luck. And the Heat shooting just 34% from the floor. Crowder goes in. That one drops for him. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
taking the initiative. Crowder going in strong.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. It's stolen by Jones. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Off the dribble. Crowder careening inside and gets the whistle.
And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, ranked a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in on.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by J.R. Smith over Waiters. And that one goes long.
But isn't the D that causes that miss? That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Caruso, the pass to Smith. Pass to Caruso. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Jones against Smith. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Dragic. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Waiters outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years of my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game. Eating her food than being able to go out and play.
I bet. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Waiters outside. Dragic with some nice D. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Crowder. Caruso grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The shot's good from Smith.
Smith pretty clever inside, exceptional at finding space to get a shot off near the rim.
Here's Dragic. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Kicks to Iguodala. Pulls up on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Smith the pass to Caruso. Here's Waiters. The shot from the low post is good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot from 12. Dragic gets the bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now here's Waiters. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And the Lakers also making a switch. Cook's checked in. And the Lakers have possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Pass to Morris. Over Jones. And that one hits back iron. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And the NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Now here's Crowder. .11 feet away, and he comes up with the deuce. Crowder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can see just how much effort Crowder has put into improving the mid-range game.
Cook, the pass to Smith. Floats one up. Good defense by Iguodala.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Caruso kicks to Cook. To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. Cook's got his first 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dragic dishes to Iguodala. Pass to Crowder. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the shot by Myers-Leonard. Smith up top. The 3. They get it again. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Dragic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Caruso looking for an opening. Cook, the pass to McGee. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Smith kicks to Caruso. The pass to McGee. Now the dish to Cook. Fires from the line. And Jones pulls it down. Heat shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Dragic left side. Passes it to Iguodala. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Leonard, the pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Back to Cook. Here's the teardrop. He goes up again. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Swiped it away. Here is Cook. Dishes it to Dudley. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. So many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, with his face-up game, Myers Leonard comfortable playing at power forward or center.
Yeah, Kevin, but if you look at the muscle he's added, he sure looks like a pivot. I mean, 7'1", solid, 260. The hammer. Well, that's at least what he calls himself. He's ready to bang.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Second free throw, no good. And the former number 11 pick in 2012, it's taken some time for Myers Leonard. But you know what, Chris, the last couple of seasons, his offensive game really is rounding into form.
Yeah, and I wonder, because he's a great shooter and a quick twitch athlete that can get his head at the rim, with a strong season at the line, could he be inducted into the 50, 40, 90 club?
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. For the three. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here is Cook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their action, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, come out of that timeout and never look back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. And tonight's game may be won or lost. On that line, Smitty, what makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Caldwell Pope out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the center.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
That one is no good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And here is Los Angeles now. Good work there as it goes.
If the game seems easy for AD, that's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game.
Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. McGee with the block. They get it back. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Green kicks to LeBron. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Can't hit from the elbow. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. They've yet to find success against the Lakers, going 0-2 in the first two meetings between the teams. Coach said a lot of the problem is we just get deflated when they go on a big run. We have to know that with LeBron, a run is going to come. We just have to have the mental fortitude to fight through it. That's a big challenge when LeBron gets himself and his team going. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Now, here is Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Rebound by JaVale McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron outside. Over Jones, and that one's good. James has got 5.
When it comes to scoring the ball, anything you want, LeBron can do.
Nunn passes to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope, and Adebayo throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here is McGee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Releases, but they'll get another chance. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. That ties the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
LeBron against Butler. Over Butler. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
The grace, the athleticism, most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 18 points. 14 feet away, and that one's good by Butler.
I like the way he came off that pick, being able to stay on balance, rise up, and knock down the shot.
Green, the pass to McGee. Dishes to James. The tray. In the air. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And he sinks the second. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Now, here's Butler. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Lets it go from 11. Nunn, that's good. Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to LeBron. Right side, Davis. He can't get that one. Good D by Jones. The Heat with the lead. Butler from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
James dishes to McGee. Back to James. Elbow shot is on the way. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Robinson with it. Now Green defending. Outside Robinson. To the right side. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Davis. Nunn, that's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Nunn passes to Jones. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Butler. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That ties it up.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Robinson goes in. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2. Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the 1st. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
The pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeBron kicks to Green. Back to James. Over Robinson. Here's McGee. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Green. Here's Nunn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development. Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Jones. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
James, and the dunk by LeBron.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Here's Nunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Crowder. 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the Heat. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James looking it over. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
You look at Anthony Davis. The man can flat out play, and he never stops working.
Here's Nunn. 5 points in the game. The baseline J. Rebounded by Howard.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Dominating at the rim, something AD has always enjoyed.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's none. Pass to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Howard. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
1:35 left in the first quarter. None passes to Crowder. Will it go? Good. He hits the jump shot. Crowder's got his second bucket.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Green passes to Howard. 1:04 left to play in the first. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Kicks it to Butler. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Green finds James. Back to Green. To the paint. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Green against Robinson. Outside Butler. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Davis.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Deion Waiters is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Davis in power forward position. Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Lakers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by LeBron.
How about in transition, the long reach of Davis gets the steal, gets him going.
The Heat trail by 19. And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
Now here's Dragic. The shot missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Hero. Dion Waiters making his last shot. It's Iguodala with the drive and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell, traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Steve, compare it now to when you were playing. Did teams go deeper into their benches than they used to?
Yeah, they do. I think because of this load management, resting players. So you see a lot of guys play a lot. And also what they've done right now with the G League, being able to bring guys up. They use those guys, and I think it helps a lot, even not on games, but in practice. You'll see more guys are involved in giving guys rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Steve, over the last half decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hero passes to Olynyk. And here's Dragic. 11 points last game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Waiters has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Kuzma. Fader on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
James outside. Again, the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Heat have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Dragic. Great D that time from LeBron. And it's the Lakers ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by Olynyk.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
No good from Dragic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kuzma kicks to Waiters.
Hey, get LeBron!
LeBron outside. No coverage that time. LeBron's got 16.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
How about the tempo Dragic plays with? Constantly working for a good shot.
Waiters passes to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 18 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. LeBron James third.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Waiters.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
Smith checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And then Waiters with the jam.
Dion Waiters playing with force at the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good from Dragic.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Shots good by Waiters.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Iguodala. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Outside Dragic, just 5 to shoot. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Dragic. Looking to get back on track here. LeBron with some nice D.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Dragic against James. Dragic the pass to Silva. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Waiters no luck. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the pass to Iguodala. Now Dragic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Inside. Silva, the pass to Leonard. Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Waiters surveying the D. Back to LeBron. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Back to Iguodala. Can they get it? Good on the three-point shot. Iguodala's got 5 now.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3-ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
Bounce pass from Waiters. That one falls. And that's now 20 points for LeBron.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Hero passes to Leonard. There's the dish to Dragic. Over James. No good from Dragic.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's LeBron, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Pretty tall point guard, Goran Dragic, sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Here's LeBron after the Heat pick up 2. Here's the floater. Dragic with it. Here's Hero. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Outside, Davis. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Rebound by the Heat. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now here's Leonard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dragic gets the bucket.
That was good defense, but better offense by Goran Dragic, shooting with a hand in his face.
Dragic against LeBron, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Hero passes to Dragic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When you try to defend this guy, Goran Dragic, you got to remember he's a high-energy player. Those dudes, they tend to draw fouls.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
First one falls for him.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Waiters. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. And he makes both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. He kicks to Smith. On the wing, Green. Smith up top. He's covered by Leonard. Smith's shot is good.
And the defense makes a mistake right there. You gotta stick to JR. His mindset is to score.
Butler against Smith. Now here's Butler. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Nunn. On the wing, Jones. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Feeds to LeBron. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Here's Nunn. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LeBron left side. Knocks it loose and stolen by Butler. And here's the break. Nunn passes to Robinson. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Pass break, the Lakers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Adebayo. Down low. It's deflected. One-on-one here. 17-foot shot on the way. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
So, Smitty, if we take James Harden out of the equation, who has the best step back jumper in the NBA right now?
You know, there's a few guys. Damian Lillard has an unbelievable step back. Steph Curry, Bradley Beal creates a lot of space on his step back jumper.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kicks to Butler. Can they get it? And he connects with the jumper. Butler's got 9 points.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
James outside. And they double up James. To the middle. Caldwell Pope powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Nunn. 5 points in the game. Robinson, that's good.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Green passes to McGee. Dishes it to LeBron. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The Lakers rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Nunn. And here is Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. Launches it. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most versatile defenders we have in the league. Butler's reach also allowed him to get that block.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Nunn. He has 5. Passes it to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Robinson with it. Now Green defending. Robinson dishes to Jones. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Caldwell Pope passes to James. Back to Caldwell Pope. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Here's Nunn. Fires from 14. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. On the wing, Davis. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Davis. The kick outside to Butler. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Robinson. Green deciding where to go with it. And they double up Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's McGee with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And it's Davis with the jam.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Here's none. James covering. Butler against Caldwell Pope. Trying to end the drought, and Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 13.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Here's James. Nunn grabs the board.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 8. And the pass to Nunn. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 8 points for him.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Nunn. Top of the key, Butler. 6 on the shot clock. It's on target from the high post.
Butler's jump shot has certainly come a long way. He's pretty much on point from anywhere.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Nunn. Robinson against Green. Outside Butler. Now Adebayo. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 10 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James, the pass to Green. Floats it up for Davis. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Anthony Davis. From 13, another shot, and Davis sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points or a trip to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. Both good from the line that time. 1:10 left in the third. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. He dishes it to Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. He's off on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Butler. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Butler against Smith. Butler with the ball. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got J.R. Smith. Anthony Davis is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point. Now here's Dragic following the miss by J.R. Smith. And Davis pulls it down. Kuzma inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dion Waiters checked in for Davis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Dragic. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And here are the Heat now after Dion Waiters missed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, and Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Caruso. There's the dish to Morris. Iguodala against Smith. Passes to Caruso. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Back to Smith. Caruso looking for an opening. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And the Lakers with another miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he's a player who battles for everything he gets. Dragic with the chance to tack on one more. Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Smith outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Dragic. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, missed inside. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. Smith, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Dragic against the bucket.
Goran Dragic is a guy used to having the ball in his hand. This time, he finishes on the catch and shoot.
Waiters outside. Dishes it to Morris. Kuzma left side. Smith kicks to Waiters. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Knocked loose. Smith for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Now Now Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Waiters passes to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Up top, Dragic. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the third and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
And here is Los Angeles now after the missed three from Goran Dragic.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Heat.
Iguodala against Waiters. Iguodala, the pass to Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Waiters outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Iguodala, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Now the pass to Smith. Now Howell. AT that time from Leonard. The Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Iguodala dishes to Dragic. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
And the Heat making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Smith. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Dion Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Los Angeles with another miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Caruso. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dragic with it. Not going to go that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Cook. Morris outside. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. From the arc. And no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Iguodala draws the double. And that one is good.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Here is Cook. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Miami. Dudley finds Caldwell Pope from the high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Iguodala, the pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Heat.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
The Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Caruso, the pass to Cook. They swipe it. Here's Dragic. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
That's tipped. Here's Cook, and it's blocked. Outside Crowder. To the wing on the left. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Leonard, the pass to Silva. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. Here is Cook. Out to Morris. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Pass to Cook. From deep. Crowder pulls it in. Miami's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Nunn. Ball's knocked loose. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here is Cook after the Heat pick up 2. And nothing is falling for him right now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Dudley. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye guys, thank you very much for watching.